picture frame can either trap a piece of art or give it room to breathe. The way we frame what's happening in our bodies shapes how we experience that. The frame matters. Welcome to Rising One Coaching. I'm Allison, your guide on this journey of lifestyle, wellness, and soulful living. And together we explore practices that nourish your body, calm your mind, and deepen your connection with spirit. When grief, stress, or even fatigue show up in our bodies, sometimes our first reaction is resistance, and we think this tension must mean that there's something wrong with me. This heaviness means I'm failing. This restlessness means I'm broken. What's wrong with me? But just like the wrong frame can distort the beauty of a painting, these frames of mind distort the truth of what our body is actually saying and trying to communicate to us. So, I have a few shifts to share with you guys to help ease this type of a situation. Our first shift is reframing tension as a messenger. Instead of seeing tight shoulders or a clenched jaw as bad, try reframing it as my body is asking for release and care. When your neck is stiff, it's not your body betraying you. It's your body whispering, pause. Notice me, breathe here. You might gently roll your shoulders, stretch your arms overhead, or even place your hand on a tight spot and say, I hear you, I'm with you. Tension does not mean that you're broken. It means your body is just carrying too much, and it's time to soften. Why this works? Well, when we listen to our bodies with compassion, tension becomes an invitation instead of a punishment. And it shifts our nervous system from flight or flight into safety and healing. Even one slow, compassionate breath can tell your body you're safe to let go. Now, our second shift is reframing heaviness as a signal for rest. Heaviness often feels like a burden. I tend to feel it right here in my chest. But it's actually your body's wisdom saying it's time to slow down. And instead of forcing yourself to just power through it, imagine heaviness as a sacred red light, an invitation to stop, slow down, breathe, and return to stillness. Maybe that looks like lying down for 10 minutes. Maybe it's grabbing a cup of tea and just slowing for a little while, wrapping yourself in a blanket, or placing your hand over your heart and whispering, rest is holy, rest is healing. Heaviness is not weakness. It's your soul saying, pause, let me hold you. So why this works? Well, heaviness signals that your energy reserves are low. And when we honor that signal instead of fighting it, the body replenishes itself. Rest is not defeat. It's not weakness. It's how you gather strength for what's coming next. Now, our third shift is reframing energy surges as invitations to move. So sometimes we feel restless, jittery, or full of nervous energy. Well, instead of labeling it as anxiety, sometimes it is real anxiety, but try reframing it as your body asking for release through movement. That could look like shaking out your hands, rolling your shoulders, or even dancing around the room for 1 or 4 songs. If you can't move that much, even just standing up and stretching tall can shift that energy. So imagine that restlessness as water that's been trapped behind a dam. Movement opens the flow and lets it run free. Why this works? Well, movement completes the stress cycle in the body. Energy that has nowhere to go becomes agitation. But when we reframe it as fuel for movement, that same energy shifts into flow, grounding, and empowerment. So here is your affirmation for the day. Carry this with you. Hand on heart, My body is wise. Every sensation is a message guiding me towards care, balance, and flow. Remember, just like the right frame brings out the beauty of the artwork, the way you frame your body's signals brings out your wholeness. Tension, heaviness, or restlessness are not the enemies, they are actually guiding you. Thank you so much for showing up today and finding different ways to improve your life, to release stress and tension, and reframe your thoughts. If any of this information resonated with you, I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, share this video with someone who you think it might be helpful. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I love sharing this content with all of you. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Blessings.